Hi guys, Jennifer Scrapping Cane here. Today I'm sharing an acrylic stash bus layout. And this layout is a collaboration with my friends Nicole Santos, Jessica Michaels, and Natalie Dill. I believe Natalie Dill might be the only one playing along today. I will leave their links below for their pages or their YouTube channel so you can go check them out. I'm showing you a very large kit initially. In this kit, I plan on using for the next month, probably into the month of April also. It has a lot of acrylic pieces, but it also has a lot of stash from Basic Gray. Basic Gray was a company that was out back in the day, and they had some amazing boy pages that I really like. I'm going to be showing a lot of train photos of my youngest son, and those are from a day out with Thomas, a vacation that we took. We rode an old steam train that actually does have movies that were filmed on it. So it was kind of a cool experience. I'll explain more when I get to that layout and creating it. I'll also have train table photos of him in his room. And that train table I actually made for him because the actual train table was way too expensive to buy. So I made one. And actually, it was a lot cheaper to make it than it was to buy it. The photo of him sleeping is just a cute photo around the same time, and it matches the papers, so I threw it in. And then there's the train vacation in Durango, Colorado on the old steam train. I do have a couple of other photos. I couldn't find them in my stash for right now, but when I come across them, I'll show them. I do plan on adding in some of the newer 49 and Market travel collection that just came out. I haven't received it yet, but I wanted to get this started and get it out. These are the Basic Gray papers. Like I said, this is the Oliver collection. I have a lot of scraps. I already created quite a few layouts with it. Most of them are on my Instagram. I will link them below as I get started and make sure that they're available so you guys can go look at them if you want. They're train related also. Some of them are not, but most of them are train related because when I bought this collection, I knew these were the photos I wanted to use it for. So those were Basic Gray scraps or 6x8 sheets that I threw in because they match. And I already had those in my stash. And those were all of the scraps I have. With Basic Gray, I never throw the scraps away. I always keep them until I get to the very end of the collection because you can always punch something out or use something for a color. And these are just the single-sided sheets that I have. That turquoise one is actually from a different collection, but it matches this collection, so I kept it in. And then these here are from scrap pads that I had in my room. And some of them were P13, some of them were Craft Custorium is who most of these are from. And they're wood grain or they look like cement or metal. And I thought those would go well with the trains. These here are Basic Gray chipboard letters. These are something from the past that I still have in my stash. You can paint them, emboss them. I really like to use them for titles. I'm going to get out a white sheet here to put the acrylics down on. These are again from Color Cast Designs. Some of them are from Not Just for Boys, and some of them are from, actually a lot of them are from Some Assemblage Required, which is MK Gun. Right here I'm showing you the Not Just for Boys and Color Cast Designs mainly right here. There's going to be a stamp that's from Not Just for Boys. I don't believe any of the Not Just for Boys stuff is still available. Unfortunately, it's from my stash. Some of the color cast design is still available because it's newer and just came out. And here's the rub. These rub-ons are from Basic Gray. These have been in my stash for years, and they actually still work. I use them on the layout today that I created. These are ephemera pieces and some chipboard from a card making kit that I had with the Oliver collection. These are stars that are chipboards. I believe these were Daisy D originally. They're just chipboard stars that I plan on painting and using on the layouts. These are P13 letters. That's 49 in market. Negatives, I have another pack of negatives that I'll be adding in. And like I said, I'll be adding in some of the newer collection once I receive it. The trains and the gears are all from Some Assemblage Required. Those are from Dusty Attic, which I got from Some Assemblage Required. That's 49 in market. Chipboard pieces, those are more rub-ons from Basic Gray, and 7 Gypsies, which is really old. I don't know if they're going to all work, but we'll see as we go along. These are chipboard pieces from Basic Gray. And alphas are Basic Gray, or I believe they're Basic Gray. That's a Basic Gray sticker sheet. This is one more photo that I found when I was cleaning out the papers and I was looking for cut files. These are stencils that I plan on using to grunge up the layouts because I think grunge really works well for train photos. So these are some of the stamps I plan on using too. This is the first layout that I'm creating today. So you can see the acrylic piece right there with the gears is one piece. I am going to break it. And MK uses really thin acrylic, not in a bad way, but in a really usable way. So it's very easy to break apart and use it on your layout. So that's how I chose to do it. The chevron pieces that I'm putting together right here are from Not Just for Boys. And I am missing one of the chevron pieces. It must have fell out and got lost. But I still go ahead and use it. The film reel, is from Peartree Cutfiles. And that's something just from my stash that came out a few years ago. But I know she does have quite a few acrylic pieces still on her website, and she adds monthly stuff. So she has some great acrylic pieces, and they come from Australia. So you do have to wait for a while for them to come in, but they're definitely great pieces to wait for. So as you can see, I did the rub-on. I did the Curious. It says On the Move, Curious, and then it says the acrylic piece I'm going to use is Boy, and that's from Not Just for Boys. So I'm going to place my photo up on foam tape here, and I'm going to attach the Curious piece on the bottom, and that was just, like I said, a rub-on that I rubbed on. And then the other piece is like a greenish color with red and green and blue X's on it. So I'm going to add a few more foam pieces here. You'll see I peel off that blue one. I shouldn't have added it on that paper because I actually end up putting the film reel underneath there. And when I do that, of course, you don't need the play foam because the acrylic piece is thicker. So, but it's pretty easy to pull off. I didn't mess up the layout or anything pulling it off. And this background paper looks like metal, and it actually matches close up in the photo where he's standing. He's standing in between two train cars. And this was on our vacation from Durango, Colorado to Silverton, Colorado. And that's a train ride that you can actually take that goes on a very narrow area of the mountain. It was a really cool ride. And he really enjoyed it because, like I said, he loved the trains at this age. He was 3 years old. So he loved riding on the train. And this little cute picture here was just him because he was just fascinated with walking outside of the train. And you can cross the bridge, and yes, I let my 3-year-old outside of the train while it was moving. It was something that everybody was doing, so he wanted to do it. And like I said, he was a very curious and very active 3-year-old, so he enjoyed doing it. And here I'm going to add the chevron pieces at the top, and then I'll add in all the acrylic pieces. I didn't make you watch me that. I didn't make you guys watch me do that. I glued them in, and then I'm going to add Boy at the bottom, like I said. And the rest of the gears that I'm going to add on are all acrylic pieces, again, by Some Assemblage Required. And some of them are like, what kind of color are they? They're like a they look like metal, I guess. And some of them, if you flip them over, then they're just black on the other side. So I rotated. Some of them I flipped, some of them I didn't. I used every single one of the little tiny ones that were left in that package. And then the little colorful pieces that you can see, the blue and orange and yellow, all of those are from Peartree Cutfiles, and those are little tiny stars. And you'll see those in the close-up photos. I love to embellish my layouts with those. I've had those in my stash for probably 2 years or so, and I use, quite a few on each layout when I create a layout with them, but they always seem to just keep on giving, and I keep on having more and more, which I love because I love them. So as you can see, here's the close-ups. We're done with this layout. Sorry guys, a little fast-paced here, but I will try to keep you guys updated on when I do more layouts with this same kit. Like I said, it'll be a project going on through March and April. Thanks guys. Bye.